Welcome to Success Nation. I'm your host, Gary Ernneus. Today I'm going to talk to you about man as a supreme being. Man as a supreme being. And as we get into it, and you will understand why man was created to be a supreme being. Man was created to be a supreme being, to be the ruler of all the earth and beyond. To succeed, to invent, to mold nature and to mold your environment, it is your birthright to do so. It is not an accident, nor is it a fluke in nature as to why we have become the supreme being over all the earth. You might look at the birds and say, well, the birds can fly, men cannot fly. Well, men can build nests and create environments for the birds. The birds cannot create environment for man. You might look at other things around you and say, well, the certain animals can do things men cannot do. Well, men can help them survive. They cannot help men survive. Those animals cannot make conscious decisions as to how to help men survive. However, we as beings, we have the capability and we have the know-how. We have developed the know-how and how to keep this place going, how to keep the planet going. Not to say that if we were not here, the birds could not have kept this place going. Of course, they could have kept it going. But there are things that would not happen. You look at a gorilla, you look at a lion, they are controlled by the circumstances of their environment. Man has developed the know-how to mold the environment to his likeness, to mold the environment to what man wants. We build homes, we build roads. We have evolved to a very well-sufficient being. We've developed currencies in order for us to trade amongst each other. We've done things to survive as a unit. You see, by being able to do those things, we as beings, we are keeping this planet going. Whether it's through schools, churches, or simply by building a business, we are keeping each other going. See, man was born and was created to be the supreme being of all things. Now, what we do to keep this planet going, what we do to succeed as beings, we have to pay attention. You have to look at things around you. Look at things around you right now. Even though we have so much going on, we also have people working on a solution to fix the problem. Even though we have a lot going on, we also have people working on a solution to fix the problem. And by learning how to fix the problems, we will continue to survive. We will continue to live as the supreme being that we were born to be. Man is keeping this planet going. Yes, we are. We are keeping it going through education, to churches, to many institutions. We are keeping this game going. But if you don't understand that, you would ask yourself, what's the reason you're here? What is your purpose on this earth? You might ask yourself that. Let me point this out to you. You wake up in the morning, you go to work. But that place you're going to work at is a place where you keeping that institution going. Your presence is the reason that institution is doing well. And you said to yourself, you know what? I don't know. That's not enough. So if it's not enough, what do you want to do to make it better? What do you want to do to feel that you're doing enough? What exactly do you want to do to feel that you are contributing more than what you are doing? To see that how man was born to be the master and the governor of this place, most of us know we are capable of doing more than we are doing right now. It is because we were born, we were created to do more. A lot of you right now, you sitting here listening to me, you know deep inside of you, whatever you are doing is not enough. You cannot ask a cat, an animal, that, okay, do you want to do more for this planet? They look at you like, I don't know. I just want to eat and survive. But you as a man, when I said man, I'm not talking about your gender. I'm talking about human being. Humans, we know deep inside of us, there's always something missing. There is something that is telling us we can do more. So by knowing that you can do more, you have to take action to be able to do more. You can't do more by just simply saying to yourself, I want to do more. And of course, you might have a few people out there, you might have a few people out there who don't want to do more. They are exactly what they want to be, and they are okay with that. And that is okay too. That is okay. You can knock them down for not wanting to do more than what they're doing right now. It doesn't matter what they are doing. We can say what they're doing is not okay. However, you right now, you said to yourself, what can I do more? What can I do more than what I'm doing right now? You know it's not enough. So if you asking yourself that you want to do more, it's because as a supreme being, you know your potential is not just what you see. Your potential is limitless compared to what you're doing right now. Your capability as a being is much, much higher than what you are doing right now. By understanding that you were born to be a supreme being, you pretty much can do more. Because in order for you to do more, you have to know you can do more. You won't be able to do more if you don't know you can do more. You won't be able to change anything if you don't know you can change it. Your capability, your ability to change something is you accepting the fact that you can do something about it. And by knowing that you were born to be the supreme being, you will take action. You will change the way you do things because you know deep inside of you, you can do better. And then sometimes it is a sad story. Sometimes some people want to do better because they see other people doing better. Because you're like, well, you know what? Wait a minute. Why is that guy or that woman is the one doing this? I should be able to do it too. And that is okay too, because you know some way, somehow, you are capable of doing more than what you're doing right now. Take a look at us. Take a look at us. Let's say we go as far as being, we look in the Bible, we start in the Garden of Eden. We start in the garden and we pretty much, we were dependent on what we were given. We were solely dependent on nature. We were solely dependent on what God was providing to us. And sooner or later we evolve to not wearing and using leaves to clothe ourselves. We start building huts. We moved on to bigger buildings to the point where we are converting iron ores into stainless steel. But how did we evolve to know and to find out we were able to change the environment to what we wanted? It was not, I don't think it was by accident we able to evolve. The amount of things we have done in the last 500-600 years, the evolution that we have evolved have been superior compared to thousands of years before. And yes, we've had civilization that were very advanced. But what caused us as human beings to be more advanced than the other animals? Once you remove our brain, we are no different than any other animals on earth. We are no different than any one of them. The only difference between us and them is our capability to think. Our capability to think and imagine of a better future. Our capability to think and imagine of a better future. Our capability to think and change our environment to our liking. By being able to do so, we become the master of the environment. We mold places so we can live. We mold the environment so we can live. Other animals are just there at the mercy of the environment, at the mercy of Mother Nature. And there's nothing wrong with that, because they are part of Mother Nature to keep us alive so they can stay alive as well. But we human beings, we are the creature on earth. Our job is to keep this thing going. Our job is to create things out of things you would never. We have things you ask yourself, wait a minute, that's not in nature. We have created a lot of inventions we cannot find anywhere in nature. Most of our inventions, most of the things we are using are not really part of nature. They didn't come from nature. You look at a speaker, you don't have a speaker tree and say, well, you know what, no, you don't have those things, but we are converting our knowledge, our knowledge and capability to think and imagine things caused us to create things in order for us to survive. In order for us to survive, let's say, for example, there's a disease that's going on. And when we created vaccines, when we go above and beyond to create vaccines, it's because we have the power to do so. If there was an outbreak in the animal kingdom, they just literally die. They just literally die. We have the power to create and stay alive. By doing so, we also have the power to achieve unlimited amount of success, because we were born to succeed. We were born to succeed. We were not born to stay in one place. We were not born to not grow. We were born to rise. We were born to rise above this limitation that life has presented to us. We have transformed and transcend from one state of existence to the next by being able to create things and being able to mold the environment. We create our environment. We create our reality. We are creating our reality as we speak. And by being able to do so, as supreme beings, we know how to evolve above and beyond our circumstances. When you learn how to rise above your circumstances, you will be a successful being. But first, you have to understand you are a supreme being. You have the key to a lot of progress on this planet. Whether it's through going to work, whether it's through being able to create, whether it's through just being part of society itself. Every single one of us, we have the capability to rise above our potential. We have the capability to rise above our circumstances. But in order for you to rise above your circumstances, you have to understand you were born as the supreme being over all the earth. Remember, like and subscribe. Thank you. Share the message.